been a fantastic ride. We're looking forward to the next 20 years. People tell me it's quite a success story, but when you're doing it, you're actively living it, it seems like just yesterday that we started the company.
Ron and Jim's idea was to hire the best show managers out there, give them the infrastructure to support that, and let them be good managers, and hence the name Audiovisual Management Group.
We had known each other in the industry. He was in the AV business, we were in the audio taping business. We were talking one day and I said, you know, wouldn't it be interesting if we could create a company without equipment?
In theory, it sounded beautiful. You know, we had the idea, we had the contacts, we thought we'd be an easy transition, they would just come, and it was a little bit harder going than that.
The first two accounts that really came with us was the National Kidney Foundation and the American Society of Nephrology. And all we did was the consulting, and we just grew from there.
I first met Jim Holt in 1988. You know, the signature meeting, I think, is, you know, when he walks in and just spreads his arm wide to give you a big hug and says, "Hey, how are you?"
They bring a friendship and a relationship component to the business, which you don't find with a lot of companies.
And the one that really catapulted us, that got us really started, was the American College of Obstetricians and Gynecologists.
That's when I said, wow, at least I think it's going to work now.
AVMG, I think, is very much ahead of the game. I mean, they come up with ideas and, you know, show us new products and services that, you know, somewhat blow our mind.
Another early person in our life was the Emergency Nurses Association.
I've been working with AVMG for over 9 years now. They've challenged us to think out of the box in terms of new technology and new ideas.
It gets better each year, and our faculty have nothing but fantastic things to say about the support that AVMG gives us as well as them.
Our partnership has been truly a spirit of professionalism, and we truly enjoy working with this group.
Actually, AVMG was started in my bedroom when my kids were very, very, very young.
He called me one day and he said, "Linda," he goes, "I can't do this anymore at home. I have got to get out of my home, you know." So we found a little office executive suite.
He said he needed some help, and I said, "Sure, I'll come and help you." And 20 years later, I didn't quite anticipate it would be this long of a help, but it's been great.
The first, say, 5 years, it was just three of us, me, Jim, and Cindy, and we pretty much did everything: billing, go to show site, go on site visits.
Then we ended up growing, so that's when we went out and found the current building that we're in. And so we created a fun environment to stimulate creativity with our employees, make it a fun place to work, because we're just that type of company.
When we started out, it was a service provider for equipment and managing the equipment of a show. You know. Now we do that, obviously, but it's much more of ambiance.
It's going to look unlike anything we've ever done before, and a lot of that had to do with AVMG's ability to take text and components and put it into a design package that unified the look of this general session in a way that was just amazing.
They actually did our first ever video for the opening of the Leadership Institute and really created a very live, exciting way to open a show.
The kind of sets that are created, the kind of professionalism that we get, I'm just blown away with how good a company AVMG is and how outstanding their service has been for us for 20 years.
We really strive on providing something that no one else does, and that's customer care.
I've gotten to know a lot of the exhibitors, so it's really easier for me to communicate with them every year and try to make their booth look a little bit better and a little bit different the next year.
Continuity of care comes through with AVMG. They bring the same people. Those people are recognized by speakers, and they enjoy that relationship and understand that they're going to get the most out of them when they're on the podium also.
The partnership really comes to fruition on the creative side of things. We know that almost anybody can provide a laptop or provide a video projector, but we're looking for people that will bring ideas to the table.
We're constantly questioning and communicating with our clients what their needs are, and they're very honest with us. They've come to expect a certain level of service from us.
It's all about relationships and maintaining them and servicing them. Never say to a client, you can't do that.
It's not about AV, it's about management, it's about leadership, it's about education, it's about communication, it's about entertainment.
From the bottom of my heart, it's been a wonderful experience. It's show business, it's silly, it's not rocket science, and you have to bring rocket science to the table, and you have to bring the cutting edge technology.
I believe that our biggest accomplishment is our staff.
For AVMG, the ultimate compliment that any client could pay us is the trust that they put in our ability to bring them the best product.
I can't imagine not working with AVMG. They've truly been a sensational partner, and we are very fortunate to have them as a part of our team.
Go!